Now, listen, my sister. You see, did you know that you need to become a wife before you find a man? In other words, you do not become a wife because you are married. You see, when you read the Bible in the book of Proverbs, chapter 18, verse 22, it says that he who finds a wife finds what is good and receives favor from the Lord. He who finds a wife, not he who finds a good woman, he who finds a wife. Therefore, you need to know as a woman that the moment you decide that you want to settle down, the moment you decide that you want to leave singleness, you need to be a wife. Not just a good woman, but a wife. Because he will only be blessed when he finds a wife, not a woman. We have all women, we have women all over the place. But the Bible says that only that who finds a wife, not a woman, finds a good thing and receives favor from the Lord. And you see, to become a wife, there are things that you have to consider. So many things. Some of them are very difficult to understand, but I will make you understand. You see, God is not worried about how you are treated by that man. All he is worried about is how you treat that man. This doesn't mean that a man should always, treat you badly because God doesn't care. With this statement, I mean, you need to understand what choices you make before you settle down with any man. Because the same Bible again tells us that what God has put together, no man should put asunder. Therefore, the reason why you are called a wife before you find a husband, God knows that as a woman, you need to know who is he that is going to find a wife. You need to identify who is this man that is supposed to find a wife in me. The wife in you doesn't belong to any man out there. The wife in another woman doesn't belong to a man that should see the wife in you. That's the difference. You become a wife in your own nature. You become a wife in your own speciality. You become a wife in your own way. All women can become wives in a similar way. There are differences in each and every woman in the way they become a wife. So what can help you to understand what makes you a wife in your own specific way are the following. Number one, know who he is. Identify the man amongst the billions of men around who deserves a wife in you. Do not just feel that you are late and you need any man that comes around. Do not just feel that you are the most beautiful and you deserve a man who's beautiful. Identify a man that deserves a wife in you, who can appreciate the wife that has been made in you as an adult. Number two, be sure of what you can offer. Do not gaze. Do not just think. Do not just pretend that, I deserve Johngora, I deserve Peter James, I deserve James Bond, I deserve so-and-so. But you still don't know what you can offer. And ladies, listen to me carefully. And I'm sorry to say this. See, let nobody lie to you that when you are asked, what are you bringing to the table? You will answer that you are the table yourself. You are not the table. You are not the table. You see, when God had created Adam, Adam was in the garden with everything. But God realized that there was something that was lacking in Adam. And that's why he created Eve from Adam's rib. There was something that was lacking. So Eve was coming with something to the table. Eve was bringing something to the table because Adam lacked that. As a woman, you need to look at this man and ask yourself questions like, what is lacking in him that I can provide? What is missing in him that I can provide? You know where most women go wrong is you find a very rich man who has got money, who has made estates and is wealthy and is living a life. And you put your head inside because you think that this guy has no problems and you are going to enjoy life because what is lacking? There's a house, there's cars, there's money, there's everything. If you don't identify what is lacking in that man, you will not be of any importance to that man. The man will assume you are just a burden. The man will see you as somebody who just came to eat his wealth. You have to identify something that is missing in that man. The way God identified what was missing in Adam, even though Adam had everything, Eve was created not to come and consume what Adam had. Eve was created because there was something that was lacking inside Adam. So when you become a wife, just like Eve became a wife before even getting to Adam, you need to identify and know what is missing in him that I can fix as a woman. You become a wife, not just a good woman. Number 3, understand your beliefs, your standards, your value, and the things that you can never tolerate and those that you can tolerate. You know, my dear sisters, we are in a generation where there is no trial and error when it comes to relationships. Do not see something in a man that you don't like, all right, and you can't put up with, but then you assume and tell yourself that, let me just love him more, maybe he will change. Nobody changes because he's been loved, because he is being loved more, or in a bigger way. I don't know how to put it. Nobody changes for that. People change because they feel something in them need to change, not something that is brought by someone else. That's why you find so many women who did not understand that they become a wife before meeting a man. And then they think that when they find this man, they will change them. They'll give them money to start a business, to become something, blah, blah, blah. They end up asking us that, what else do men need? I found him with nothing. I made him who he is now. But now he's with another woman. But now he has changed. But now he has become this and that. Remember, nobody is going to change because of you. People are going to change because they feel they need that change. So don't stress. Don't use a lot of energy trying to impress, especially trying to impress a man. We don't get impressed. We love you and we feel okay when you solve that thing that is missing. That solution we are looking for is what we need. And you see, somebody's going to ask me that, what is that solution? It varies from one man to another. That's why I said there is no formula for a woman to become a wife, because you become a wife in your own way. The same way that man has got something that he lacks in his own way. So a woman that is a wife to me might not be a wife to my brother. A woman that is a wife to my brother might not be a wife to me. So don't keep on looking at shortcuts. That, oh coach, tell me, how do I become a wife? Oh coach, tell me, how do I know that this man is good to me? The only way to know it is, can you identify what that man is lacking? The only way to know is, can you identify if that man appreciates the wife in you? My name is Johngora and I'm a life coach. If this is your first time on my YouTube channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also leaving a comment down here helps me to understand what you want me to talk about next. Remember, liking this video helps this video to go to the next person. Somebody will not watch this video if you don't like it. But when you leave a like on the button below, I'm telling you this video will be shared to another person by the YouTube algorithm. Help me to spread the good news and see you in the next video. Keep smiling.